Yo, what is going on YouTube? Is it one the only TheMegaCacturne here, guys, today back on the Pokemon Center, bringing you guys a quick little news and update sorts on Sun and Moon in case you haven't been paying attention, with Corocoro and also with Corocoro, and then after Corocoro, the official Pokemon Company releasing some screenshots. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So this is going to be a really short video, so just bear with me. Hit the like button, sub if you're new, comment a comment if you want, all that fun stuff you already know how to do. But, as you see on your screen, well, this is actually what got announced on Thursday. This was a little back on Tuesday, I believe. Yes, it was Tuesday. Is when Corocoro leaked, and it showed us this image right here, along with the Ho-Oh image you see there, but not really focused on Ho-Oh right now, you know what I mean? We officially got reveal of Marshadow, which is actually really interesting because they find with not only reveal Marshadow, but they also showed how it changes when it, I believe that the head changes when it does its Z move, if I'm not mistaken. Its signature Z move, which if you somehow have not known about Marshadow or anything like that, goodness bless you, because you've been living under a rock. But they gave Marshadow its own page talking about its own signature Z crystal, and of course its signature Z move, which I believe is called it's right here. Soul Stealing 7-star Strike. And then it also talks about the Ash Pikachus, and it also talks about a Ho-Oh distribution that is to go. Now, the reason we're talking about the Marshadow and Pikachu is because apparently both of those are going to come whenever you go see the movie. Like, I believe it's more talked about here. So basically, you're going to get in Japan, both these are going to be distributed, but I believe this can be, the Marshadow can be brought into Sun and Moon. However, for the Pikachu, you're going to have to wait till Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon release for that, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it is what it is. I don't know. We saw the sprites for them, the Pikachus in Sun and Moon when the data miners went through and found everything, so it's kind of odd to me that we didn't really... I'm sorry for yawning, guys. It's 7 in the morning. You have to keep in mind that we saw the sprites for it in the data mines, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was for that game, so clearly that it was just meant for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is fine, just pretty much, but I find it odd because both of these are releasing with the I Choose You movie in Japan, but Japan doesn't have a similar release to the rest of the world in terms of the Pokemon movies. Like, in Japan, you can actually go to a movie theater and see the Pokemon movies. Unlike, for example, here in America, where I remember whenever a new Pokemon movie came out, the first place it would be was Cartoon Network. Obviously, that works everywhere the Cartoon Network was provided and all that fun stuff, not just America, but I don't really know how it worked everywhere. But, so I understand why they're doing it Japan first, because Japan always gets everything first, but I just want to see what the release method's going to be for the rest of the world, if the rest of the world is even getting this. If not, I feel like that's going to be a little unfair, but they've done it before to us, and then gone back years later and fixed it. That's why we got all the mythical Pokemon last year. They said it was for the anniversary. In reality, it was just covering all the bases. That way everyone could stop complaining. But unfortunately, that's all Corocoro had for us for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which means we're still waiting on Nintendo to try to drop some bombs on us, but they're keeping quiet, hush hush, which I think they will this time around. No demos or anything like that. They're just going to kind of keep it as quiet as they can and then release the game. But hopefully you guys will keep up to date here on the Pokemon Center, because I will be bringing you any news as it happens. Unfortunately, only on Saturdays and potentially Tuesdays if there is news. But until next time, if you guys... Pause, rewind, flag on the play. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. Comment a comment about how you feel about Marshadow and Pikachu. If you think the Japan thing is fair. If you think what you think about them, what this could open in terms of what they do. The reason I'm not going in depth with what Marshadow does simply is because the leaks have been out. If you don't know what Marshadow is or what it does, you're unfortunately behind on the trend. Um, and then yeah, so I guess without further ado, this is gonna be the TheMegaCacturne on the Pokemon Center, signing out.